Hey, we are live.
Yes, we
Welcome,
are.
Habiba. Welcome, and I'm so glad that you found the time and to have this conversation with me. So welcome. And people who are watching this, I am Ranjini Sanjay. I am a leadership coach from Million Stars Academy, and I have a member from the academy, Habiba from South Africa, and she is here to share and answer my questions today. So, Habiba, let's get started and share something about yourself. You can start from your introduction, like who are you, what do you do, your personal life, your professional life. Give us the complete picture.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, Ranjini. And firstly, thank you so much for this opportunity to be on your leadership interview series. And hello to all of your viewers that are watching today. So, my name is Habiba. I'm a transformational coach that inspires women to manifest possibility by transforming their potential. So, to tell you a little bit about myself, I am the youngest of four children. I actually grew up as the only South African in my household. And I think that's why I get so excited to speak to Ranjini because she's from my second home. Most of my mom's family lives in India and my dad's family lives in Dubai. So I've always had this fascination of different types of people. And that is why I studied psychology. And it was not easy because I lost my dad at the tender age of 10 years old. But my mother persevered. You know, being a foreigner in a country alone with no immediate family, it was not easy. But I managed to complete my studies. I attained an honors qualification in organizational psychology and I went into the marketing industry, and that is where I think I attained most of my leadership skills. So it was an amazing organization that literally trained my mindset to step out of my comfort zone. I was the first assistant training manager of the organization. I trained high-end performance agents, and we actually opened up offices nationwide. But it was, I mean, anyone that's in a sales environment knows that it's hectic, you know, it's always on, especially because I was in a management position. Even if I wasn't working, I had to be with my team. So it was literally Monday to Sunday, you know, 7 to 7, and it was fast paced. And at the time, I was diagnosed with a chronic condition. I still have the condition. So I was not able to be in that environment. So I took a step back. I got a 9 to 5. It's what we call it here in South Africa. So I went into recruitment, and it was okay. It's just that my soul was just not happy. I needed that people aspect, and it was IT recruitment. So you know, since you've worked with robots and you prefer people, so I also prefer people. So I was fortunate just before COVID to join an amazing organization leading kids in facilitation, and my passion just woke up. So literally COVID happened, and then that also stopped. And I was like, oh, it was like just a taste of what I wanted. And then I was like, no, I cannot wait around. I'm not someone that can just sit back and do nothing. So I started an online business. And like yourself, I am now a Million Stars coach. And it's a new journey. I've only been, you know, a coach since June. So I am super, super excited for what's ahead.
Perfect, perfect. So this is perfect introduction. So I have no further question on introduction because this has and no, we know like we love to talk to people. No, people
Mm,
who know us that they understand that we talk a lot and it's something that we love to
yeah.
have that kind of a self-expression. And
Mm.
coaching is a business where you have this interaction with people. And
Yes.
I guess you are also loving this work, and me too.
Mm.
And
Definitely.
what I this whole interview or this whole conversation is about, I want to ask you this one thing about being a leader, because I have one
Mm.
more question which I didn't tell you earlier, but I think that's something that you can answer. But the one about this interview series is like, I'm talking about leadership, because I personally
Mm.
believe that everybody can be a leader. So,
Mm.
and especially for women, it is many of the times it's little challenging to have that no lead, no have that
Yes.
thing like no, or even acknowledge that we are doing it, though we are
Mm.
no, we are good at a lot of things, but
Mm.
acknowledging your leadership ability.
Mm.
So think about like from your childhood, because I see that even children, we actually nurture this ability from childhood, because and we grow up protecting and being that. So from your, like as you said, your father was not there after you were 10, and definitely there was some changes in you that made you a different person, and that has contributed to you for who you are. So from that perspective, like there will be one quality that you have that made sure, like no, you have the complete charge of your life, and no, you lead,
Mm.
you make decisions, you make your voice heard. So
Mm.
tell us something about that. When you see, yeah, you, it's a clear thing that
Mm.
you had that
Okay.
ability inside you.
So you want me to choose just one aspect?
Yeah, maybe we can start with
Okay.
one, and then you
Okay.
can keep building, because as we grow, we add things,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. No, that's it's important. So, for me, like you said, when I lost my dad at a young age, I had to grow up really quickly because I was the youngest of four kids. I can fortunately say I did not lack anything. And my brother, who instantly became my dad, he did not spoil us. He made sure that we all went out, we worked. So I've been working since primary school, and I think that the one thing that I can take away from that experience, especially with what I've achieved, it's just perseverance. That no matter how hard you want to avoid something or a circumstance or adversity, it's going to happen because no one has a perfect happy life. But you just have to keep going. And it really just depends on what you are doing in your everyday. And that is actually what prepares you for that adversity. But for me, the biggest thing is just perseverance. It's just not giving up and not accepting what perhaps you think is meant for you, but just always striving for more for your life.
Amazing. Because I can see that, because having that quality behind you, you were an
Mm,
independent person from the beginning.
mm,
You always
mhm.
had that, like your goals are set, you had a focus on what I have to do, and doesn't matter, as you said, the circumstances will happen. But no, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go on, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Perfect.
definitely. As much as you plan and plan and plan, the creator is the best of planners at the end of the day. So you can just be prepared.
Yeah. And you owned up your you took over your independence. You took that
Mm,
responsibility that I am going to be an independent person. I won't be a
mm,
complete charge. And as you said, you started working very early, and that responsibility came early. You could have taken some
yeah.
more time to grow up, but it came early.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, it came early.
So that's amazing, like because I think that is going on still now. Like you are still pursuing things that you want to do.
Mm,
Okay, and one amazing thing I actually saw recently when I was thinking about talking to you is like living a life from possibility. And
Mm,
you are a coach
mm,
who you are someone who's going to teach that how you can
yes.
live a life from possibility. So tell me something like how is it like no for you and the kind of no the contribution you're going to make in your clients or you have already done. How is living from a possibility? So tell me something about that.
You know, sometimes it's so difficult to explain, but possibility, it's not actually something that just happens. It's about the everyday. It's about, you had an interesting post recently about your rituals and how certain people become so robotic in their rituals, where they kind of lose that passion inside of them. But with someone that craves possibility, it's a different mindset. The rituals are different. And it all starts with mindset. Refusing to believe that you have to be mediocre, refusing to believe that you are less than the next person. So, with my marketing experience with life coaching, what really stands out for me for possibility is whoever you look up to. If you think, oh, this person has an amazing life, for me, it might be my business coach. Just think to yourself, they're not special. It's not like they were created by some like pixie dust or something. No, they are human, just like you and just like me. So they put in the hard work, the rituals, the bigger mindset. They believed in their vision and their mission, and that is how possibility shows up. And the more you work towards this every single day, it's amazing how it shows up. I would never have thought I would be speaking to a coach in India, that would be interested in interviewing me, So that is how, for me, possibility shows up. And that is what I instill in my clients is to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's difficult for anyone else to do that. And as we work on our partnership together with me as your coach, that is what we create.
This is so powerful because I personally believe, like, I have realized off late because being a techie and being an intellectual, no, I always have this, no, I have to really go beyond my intelligence and be my
Mm,
possibility. There is always that struggle. No, keep that thing aside and no, put your logic
yeah.
here and do. So this is not a game anybody would take because this is a very uncomfortable place, but it's a very creative place. It's a
Mm,
place which amazes you, amuses you, and you have.
mm,
My whole the book I have written about my journey of my husband's health and recovery is all about living a life of
mm,
possibility. So I have lived that. No, I have really
mm,
delivered that possibility coming alive and he recovering. So I completely
mm,
get it, but we don't do it like no 24 bar 7 every day. We have to
mhm,
consciously create it. And you being a coach, you can really help people know have that
mhm.
thing on an everyday basis in their life. So that's so amazing. So tell us about what are you creating on 2021? What are your programs? What are your plans? Share about
Mhm.
that.
Okay. So I am very excited for the new year. And if 2020 has taught us anything, it's just that life is uncertain. So in February, I'm thinking of February, I'll be launching a 6-month masterful marketing program. So that would be for an entrepreneur, a spiritual woman leader, someone that's perhaps thinking of becoming a coach. And in the 6 months, it's kind of broken up into two halves, right? So the first 3 months, it's focused on you. Because it doesn't matter if you have the most amazing idea for a business, if you don't know who you are spiritually, physically, emotionally, spiritual, like everything, you you won't be able to communicate to your clients. So that is the first thing that I focus on. And from there it would be, so what are you selling? Do you actually even know yourself? What is your niche? Who is your ideal client? And even if you have all of that information, you have your experiences, you have your passions and your purpose, you probably think, okay, I know what I want to sell, but do you know how to actually package that and present it to a client? So that would be your branding, your signature system, right? And then so that is the first half, and then the second half is the marketing side. So a lot of new entrepreneurs, they feel that they still need that theory. So I do offer that because of my marketing experience. So that would be the marketing system, knowing your clients' impulses, the impulse factors. How do you actually have a conversation with a client? And this is something where I'll also be focusing on if you're still working in the physical world, right? So how to have a conversation, or if it's online, how to just have a discovery call with the client. And a lot of entrepreneurs, there's uncertainty. So there's these statements where, there's no clients, or I've spoken to so many people, but no one wants my services. And these things are just not true. So as a coach, I test your current reality. So I give you tools to measure how many clients are you really speaking to. Do you really know your numbers? And the 6 month, and it's for you to actually take my program and launch a business. So you can take the program and just harness your skills. That's absolutely fine. But I urge entrepreneurs to take imperfect action, because you will never be ready. As much as you tell yourself, no, I'm going to do it after COVID or in 2022, whatever the case may be, no. So I give you ways to show up online. I give you all these awesome bonuses so that you can actually launch a business after 6 months. And additional to the 6 months, there's a lot of accountability. So I show up on a weekly basis with the content, additional sessions for Q&As. You get the opportunity to get an accountability partner. There's weekly accountability check-ins, challenges, workbooks. There's no way for you to feel alone, because with COVID, everyone is feeling alone. And that is one thing that I don't want my clients to feel. So I want them to have this safe space where they can be vulnerable, but at the same time transform their purpose into possibility.
Awesome, awesome. So you are actually, taking people, take this opportunity of living in reality the possibility they are, whatever they are creating, and make a business online. And you have this system of 6 months where they can see themselves, make that shift and make a difference. So this is
Yeah.
very amazing, and your community is going to love all the expertise that you're bringing in from your marketing background, your psychology background. I guess no, this is very nice, and people will look forward. And no, I look forward to your launch as well. So tell me in one line who you are becoming in 2021.
Who I am becoming in 2021 is a creator of transformation.
Awesome, awesome. So you source transformation, and know you are going to spread a lot of creativity and possibility around, and people can really move from that what COVID has given. They can really see a new light and shine in that. So awesome,
Mm,
Habiba. That was,
yeah.
so amazing to hear the energy that you bring, and it will be lovely working with you and you having you as a coach. So tell me how we can find you. What are the best ways to reach you? Tell us about that.
So everywhere on social media. So if you're on Facebook, you can send me a DM, a direct message on Habiba Ebrahim. I have my business page as well called Innovation Creation Coaching. If you're looking for some information there, you can pop me an email at habiba at innovationcreationcoaching.net. And on Instagram, it's innovation and underscore creation underscore coaching. But the best way, if you're really looking to get to know me, is to join my private Facebook group called University of Unique. In the group, I actually have themes which I share every single day so that you can get into these rituals to attain transformation. And it's a platform where I share, free workshops from fellow coaches. It's invitations for anything that I am, going to partake in. I have an awesome vision board party coming up in January of 2021. So that is where you will find all of the information of what is going on with the business.
Perfect. And I will invite all the people who are listening to get this energy from Habiba to join her university. She has a university on Facebook, and you guys can follow her. She is available on Instagram, so she's very active in both of these platforms, and an amazing person, and to know as a friend, as a coach, and thank you so much for sharing your life and sharing that, the abilities that made you take a lead and, make a difference, and not just for yourself and the people you are going to work with and you have been working, and you are such a blessing.
Hmm.
And thank you so much for
Oh,
sharing this space with me today. We will catch up again on some other topic. And what is the closing message for the viewers for today? What do you want to say?
firstly, just thank you for that. It's so amazing to have someone as phenomenal as yourself, a mother, a wife, a leader, a coach. Sometimes I don't know how you can manage all of it, and you always have the capacity to actually make space for other women, to give us that platform as well. So my closing message, to a woman that is watching, or anyone actually, it's just do not accept mediocrity. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who told you what. Someone else's opinion of you is not your current reality. So it's your life. Don't live it by default, live it by design.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Habiba. Take care. And I'm signing off.
Cool. Thank you, Ranjini. All right. Thank you so
Bye bye.
much. Bye, everyone.